All right. 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 What is good? What is good? What is good? Ladies and gentlemen, of course, you know who it is. Yours truly. Oh, shit. My shit started already? Oh, sorry, guys. Hey, my playback is on. Got it. All right. Cool. What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Of course, you know who it is. Yours truly, Dr. Mike, back again, once again, with another classic, well deserved, most requested live stream of all time. And we're gonna get it in, and we're gonna definitely get this one in. We're gonna have some fun with this one today, okay? But without further ado, you know how the good doc does. Gotta make sure that I get my official time checks in. Time check about 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. for everybody repping that West Coast, and of course 9 a.m. Philippine Standard Time. Best way for me to put it. And I sincerely hope that everybody's having a blessed day. The good doc's having a good one. And earlier today, or actually last night, it was a request by many of you guys in the chat to do a video slash live stream version of Crazy Jealous Filipinas. And so I had to oblige because this is a topic that a lot of us as men seem to have to deal with on a regular basis when it comes to getting into relationships, whether short term or long term with Filipinas. Okay. It's almost it's almost like you expect it to happen. You almost expect the jealousy to come out of a Filipina when you're in a relationship. And like I said previously in the video, if you expect that a Filipina is going to allow you to do as you please, and you're not going to have any like fallout because of it, you are sadly mistaken, and you are a fool for thinking that it is okay just because she said it was okay. Now, the question of the day that I did hypothetically ask was, are Filipinas the most jealous women on earth? Now, again, this is a hypothetical. I'm not saying that they are. I'm not saying that they are not. And I guess this is a matter of perception. Somebody may think American women are the most jealous. Somebody may think that some other women are the most jealous. But what I've noticed in my relationships with Filipinas is this. They don't make it easy on you, especially when they fall in love. Especially when they fall in love with you, even if they're not even in love with you, even if you give them some attention, just a little bit of attention. That attention goes to her and her only. You could just be fucking nice to her. You could just be friendly, just saying, hey, how are you? And all of a sudden, this girl's claiming you as her boyfriend and all kinds of shit. Trust me, this shit happened to me. I told you guys a long time ago that where I lived in the Philippines, I lived like 30, 45 minutes outside of the city. A girl found out where the fuck I stayed at and traveled her ass 30 to 45 minutes outside of the city to come to my house. I had no idea how she found out where I lived. She was not invited. She just knocked on my gate. And I'm thinking to myself, how the fuck did she know where I lived at? But at the time, we had a maid, right? And the maid came inside, and I told the maid to tell her that I wasn't here or some shit like that, so she go away. But I'm telling you, man, when a woman is focused on you and you only, that jealousy gonna come out, man. You can't even you can't have no girlfriends, like girls that are friends, can't go out with your homeboys. A lot of that stuff she's gonna try to leave her mark on that particular situation. Girl be like, okay, I don't want you talking to other girls. I don't want you doing this. I don't want you to go in here without me. They'll try to put this shit on you. And if you tell me that ain't jealousy, then I don't know what the fuck it is, man. If that's not jealousy to you, I don't know what it is. I'm telling you. And this is coming from somebody who's dated quite a few Filipino women. I've never dated one. I promise you, I've never dated one woman that was not jealous at all. I can honestly say that. Out of every woman that I've ever been with, before my current situation, they've all had a jealous streak. All of them. It's almost impossible. I honestly believe it's impossible to date a Filipina that's not jealous. But what should scare you the most? And I'm telling you right now, what would really scare me the most and what would probably scare many of you the most is if she's not jealous. I kind of feel like if she's not jealous, you should be concerned. A lot of people think, oh man, if she's letting me go out and doing what I want to do and she ain't asking me questions and all that shit, then she must be really trusting and shit like that. Fuck no. If a Filipina doesn't question you, you should be concerned. And I'm not saying that she has to be in your ass all the time, but if she's not questioning you, where you're going, what you're doing, you should be concerned, because that means that somebody else is occupying her time. She's looking for a way to get your ass out of the house so that she could go do what she want to do. So again, it goes both ways. Some people say that jealousy is an endearing factor. It means she cares a lot. That's hit or miss. And I'm not going to work on it right now. But again, I kind of gave my efforts and my thought process in the video. I gave everything that I wanted to lay out. Just wanted to put a little bit of flair into it, as I get my little monologue out the way. But officially, we got about 24 individuals watching. I appreciate all 24 of you coming through and showing love to the good doc, as always. Go ahead and get the likes up on the video, because this is definitely going to be a fun one. I want you guys to tell me about your experiences about dating Filipinas, whether it be like a little jealousy or something like that. I want to hear about it. Give me some good examples, man, and the best story win. May the best story win. And with that being said, the good doc's going to run to the chat, because like I said, I've already gotten mine out. I know my man Eddie Goodman was here earlier, man. I appreciate you coming through, family. Don't know if you're here right now. Eyes on, we're going to rip this one off like a Band-Aid, and we're definitely going to pour some salt in the wound. Daniel, we might even light it on fire, because I'm telling you right now, somebody going to be hurt. Some Filipinas, I love it. Oh my God, I love it when a Filipina says, "Oh, I'm not jealous." And then I laugh at them. Like, I literally laugh. I laugh in their face. And they get mad at me because I laugh so fucking hard. Like, I laugh as if it is the craziest and the best joke that I've heard all year. Don't ever listen to a Filipino when they say they're not jealous. I promise you that. Don't ever tell me, as a Filipina, don't you dare look at me in my face, look at me in my eyes, and tell me you're not the jealous type, because you be lying through your motherfucking teeth. You know that. Don't play with me. I've been in this game far too long, man. I've been doing this shit for 10 years. You gonna honestly try to tell me that you're not the jealous type? And then I laugh at them, and then all of a sudden they're offended and shit. Because I know I could read through you. I could read through most of these women, man. Most of them are transparent, especially when it comes to the ideology of them trying to convince me that they're not jealous. But again, like I say, it's fun for me. It's too much fun. Too much fun. All right, so Miss Inari, I believe. How you doing? She says, I don't think that Filipinos are the most jealous on earth, because I saw some women from different countries who are also very jealous. Again, this is just a hypothetical. I'm never going to say that Filipinos are the most jealous on earth. It's just a little caption to get the people in to pay attention to the conversation at hand. That's all it is. But I think if I ask EJ, maybe EJ will have an answer for me. If EJ's in the chat, I'll be sure to ask him personally. Eyes on said Mike is doing jealous Filipina thing. Now I say, if you get the draws and keep the draws, hell yeah, if she will be jealous or ask for her draws back. I'm not worried about it. Daniel, that is interesting. You say that your Filipina gets very jealous when gay men talk to you. Let me ask you a question. Is she scared that those gay men are going to try to take you away from her? That's the question. Is she scared that those men are going to get you? I don't know. Maybe that's the reason why. Melissa, how you doing, baby? She says it's raining and freezing cold here in Houston. Time for an extra super classic. We're going with the live stream today. I see my man Pedro with the popcorn. Sit back, relax. Oh, yeah. I'm on time today, Wahoo dude, because I put the post out. I told people, yo, I'm going to be on at 8 p.m. I'll probably about 1 or 2 minutes late, trying to make sure that I keep up with the scheduled time. I didn't want to be too late today, especially for this topic, because it was requested by the masses. But again, we're talking about jealous Filipinas, baby. Everybody's got a jealous Filipino story. I can almost guarantee that no man in this chat as we speak right now, any man at the sound of my voice as I speak to you right now, if you can honestly tell me that your Filipina isn't jealous, I'm scared for you. I'm scared for you. Because she don't give a fuck about you. That's my true feelings. If your Filipina isn't jealous about anything that you do, then she don't care about you. That's true. That's true to my soul. She doesn't give a fuck about you if she doesn't care about you. But again, this is more so of a long-term bid. Now, if you talk about your little late-night creeps, your point A's to point B's relatively quickly, of course, you're probably not going to deal with too much jealousy. If you see her off and on, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you'll see her once every week or something like that. Maybe the jealousy won't have a chance to creep in, because she don't know what you're doing and you damn sure don't know what she's doing. As long as you don't care and she don't care, that wouldn't be a problem. But when you guys get into these relationships with Filipinas, once you commit, basically, once you say that this girl is somebody you're interested in, you ain't even have to call her your girlfriend. All you got to do is say you're interested in her. You better not be interested in no other chick. That's basically the way it's gonna be. My man, get lost at the villain. What's going on, man? MA, what's going on? Hey, Lizzie, how you doing, baby? Appreciate you being here. I'm glad that you were able to catch this one. All right. Oahu Dude says, I wanted a video of available Davao College girls in uniform. Oahu Dude, that is easier said than done. Some of these girls don't like a camera pointed in their faces. We're gonna do some real shit. We're gonna try to make that happen though. Karma is a bitch, most definitely. I appreciate you coming through, man. I love the name. Appreciate you. What's good with you? Deadly Miss, what's good with you, Playboy? I see you in the building. Daniel says, my peanut told me to ignore other peanuts and say I don't understand them. Does yours do that? Fuck no. My girl knows me. See, you know what's interesting though? Here's the interesting thing about my situation. Because when I started YouTube, she realized that maybe a lot more people were gonna try to like reach out to me and talk to me. You know, so she doesn't really trip. She knows I'm good. I mean, she doesn't really care too much about that, but you know, she's concerned about other things, but at the end of the day, she knows where my loyalties lie. So I'm not tripping, and she doesn't really trip on me over stuff like that anymore. Maybe in the beginning of our relationship, there may have been a jealous streak, but she never really came out and like had a moment of jealousy. We might have had disagreements about other shit, but it was never really over other women. That's interesting. I've never really had a disagreement with my current girlfriend about other girls. I mean, that shit just never really happened. Like I said, we may disagree about other shit, but yeah. Oahu Dude said there's a difference between jealousy and stalking. Yeah, that chick had me freaked out, man, because there's one thing about me. I never let anybody know where I live at until I put out this video, the video that I did about showing you guys my old house in Davao. Nobody never knew where I lived unless they physically came to me to my house. And with that, that was usually like a group of us, like maybe me and my girlfriend, and then maybe some friends would come over and hang out with us. But other than friends, nobody knew where I lived at because that wasn't necessary. My man Andy in the building. He says, "Good morning, Mike. Sorry that I missed the last one. I listened to the replay and enjoyed it this morning, man. I'm glad that you guys listened to the playback. It's interesting. I'm actually shocked and surprised that people actually listen to the playbacks of the live stream, because sometimes I know a lot of people just don't have that kind of time to sit around and like listen to them. But if you're able to catch a playback and enjoy it, hey, that shit works for me. I'm just glad that I'm able to hold your attention for as long as I can." All right, my man Get Lost says, my lady be telling me wherever I go, she goes. That is exactly what's real. That is exactly what's real, man. She said, motherfucker, you don't step out this house unless I'm stepping out the house with you. Now, I don't really know why that's an issue where you are, but I understand that if you're in the Philippines, that is definitely a big issue. I very rarely go out without my girl. But that's because fuck, I don't have any reason to not bring her where I go. The only time that, most of the time, whenever a man needs his alone time and shit like that, you're kind of setting yourself up for failure, because she's gonna be skeptical. Like, you've never needed alone time before. Now all of a sudden you need alone time. See, that shit make you look bad. Now, if I'm going someplace, like, she knows that I like to go play poker. They got a poker place in Davao City, Metro Car Club. I love to go there. Now, she won't go there with me. She doesn't mind. She might go to Starbucks or something, and then I'll meet up with her later. But most of the time when we go out, we're usually together, unless she doesn't want to go out. Like, if I'm just gonna get some food or some shit, or like some groceries, she won't come with me, because that's just an errand that can be taken care of by myself. But yes, Lizzie, Salosa or Soloso, I believe it's very real. Filipino women get jealous, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care what anybody says. And if you tell me otherwise, I think you are lying to yourselves. I will tell you that. My man Get Love says that she's not jealous, better be concerned about them STDs. I don't necessarily believe it'll be an STD issue, but you definitely need to be concerned. Daniel says 90% of the reason I fight with my Filipina is my fault. Most of the time, me too. Every time I get into an argument or disagreement with my girl, it's my fault. Most of the time, too. It'll be something that I did or something that I did not do. And I admit it. I have my fuck ups. Come on, man. Y'all know I ain't perfect. The good doc ain't a perfect man. I told y'all time and time again, I fuck up too. But at the end of the day, what makes me different from everybody else probably is I kind of make up for my fuck ups. I like to make sure that I do right by, something if the case calls for it. All right. Eyes on said, I think it would be sexy if I could get Raina Lynn jealous. Bruh, that's a stretch, but if you want to, let's see what can happen. My man Serge A in the building. What's going on? Ed, man, happy New Year to you, bruh. Eyes on saying hey to Lizzie. Terry, what's going on, family? Slow ride. I see you in the building. Let's see. Okay, you guys are talking to each other. Casey, man, what's going on, brother? He says when they say they ain't jealous, it's a blindfold, it's a bold-faced lie. True that, man. True that. I've never in my lifetime, bruh. I lived in the Philippines for 10 years. And I hate that. I know it's like a broken record when I say it. Everybody be like, damn, Mike, if you tell me you lived in the Philippines for 10 years, one more motherfucking time, I'm gonna just turn this shit off. But I'm being real with y'all. I've been there 10 years and I have not met not one Filipina that I've ever really had a casual relationship with, and none of them ever get jealous. Never. So for you to tell me to my face that you're not jealous, I'ma laugh at you, and I'ma laugh hard as hell, like you just told me the greatest joke of all times, because that's what it is to me. Ladies, you don't have to lie. Okay, Filipinas, don't try to fool yourselves into believing that you're not jealous, because that's kind of what it is, honestly. If you want to know the truth, it's just the Filipina themselves trying to convince themselves that they are not jealous. And it's sad. I'm like, just be real, baby. If you a jealous person, just be jealous. I'm not mad at you for being jealous. It's kind of endearing to an extent, because at least it means that you care enough about me to have feelings about other women wanting me. And that's cool. You understand? I think that's cool. Like, you care if other women like me. But you better not take that shit overboard, because then I'm going to have to leave your ass. And then that other woman will probably get me. So I got to make sure that I keep everything within a perspective in which these women can understand. It's okay to be jealous. But once that shit get out of hand, I got to let you go. And that's the way it always needs to be as a man. You got to know when to let go. I know a lot of guys that have been in relationships with Filipinas, and they're making excuses for why women act up and behave the way that they do. They make excuses like, oh, well, it's because she loves me, man. That's why she act like that. Bullshit. That ain't always the case. Okay. So don't make excuses for your girl when she's cutting the fool and acting up, trying to get you to stay. Like, if she continues to do so, you gotta let that go. Ed says, Dr. Mike, do Filipinas ever get violent? Yes, Filipinas are the most violent women on earth. I'm playing. But yes, they do. Filipinas get very, very violent, actually. Um, they like to swing and hit. They are very fond of slapping. You may not believe this, but Filipinas are very fond of hitting you. Like, maybe they'll slap you on the shoulder, but if they can reach your face, they might even try to swing for your face. But it does depend on the offense. Okay? Whether you get slapped or not depends on the offense or the action in which is causing her to be mad and jealous at you in that particular moment. If you cheated on her and she knows about it and you're caught in the act, you're likely to get slapped. If you do something sideways that has her feeling a certain kind of way, you might get slapped. But most of the time it's argument. Most of the time it's more verbal than violence. But I have known Filipinas to pick shit up and throw stuff. Honestly, a lot. I've known some crazy, interesting things. Awahudu says, I'm not convinced that Filipinos view jealousy as we do in the West. That's true. I'm not convinced either, because maybe what they believe is jealousy is not necessarily what we would consider jealousy. And again, what is the actual definition of jealousy? You know what? That is a great question that we are going to find out right now. I feel like doing a Google search to find out the exact definition of jealousy, okay? Y'all don't have to type it. I'll find it myself, because by the time I get to that part of the chat, I'm probably already going to have read it off. So give me a second. Let me find what the definition of jealousy is. I know I'm falling behind in the chat. The world will live, okay? So, by definition, jealousy is the state or feeling of being jealous. What the fuck? That's too... All right, hold on. Let's try that one more time. Let's see what jealous is. Jealous is feeling or showing envy of someone or their achievements and advantages. Well, in this case, I guess the Filipina would be jealous of the fact that somebody else is giving you attention. Other than that, she has no real reason to be jealous of you. She's mad at you because you've got an advantage in some shit, or you're envy of another person's achievement or advantage. I don't know. Maybe she gets jealous because she believes that the other woman that is actually giving you some attention is looking better than her. Hit and miss, ladies and gentlemen. Hit and miss. All right. But yes, Awahu dude, you're absolutely correct. Maybe jealousy to a Filipina is not the same as jealousy to a foreigner. MA says they do the same for Filipino men too. Are you asking me, do they do? Or if it's only for foreigner? Yes, it's only the foreigner's problem. How fucking crazy is that? How crazy is that? It seems to be actually. Let me take that back. Let me be open about the entire situation. Most of the time, this whole jealousy is more so a foreigner thing, but I think with foreigners, it's just amped up. Now they do get jealous with their own men. They truly do. But with foreigners, it's like amped up because we seemingly, I'm not going to say we do, but we seemingly bring more to the table. And because we bring more to the table, whether it be money related and all that stuff, they want to make sure that they hoard all of that shit to themselves. So their level of jealousy is kind of amped up for the most part for the foreigner. But they do get jealous with their own men. But for some reason, their men get away with that shit like all the time, which is the craziest thing in the world. Their men get away with so much shit. I'd be like, damn, man. Some of the shit that I see Filipino guys get away with, I'd be like, man, how the fuck can I not get away with that? When we in the Philippines, we should do as the Filipino men do, right? Bullshit. Because the same rules don't apply to foreigners. But yeah, they are more jealous towards foreigners than to Filipino men. Eyes on, as a man getting a little bit jealous, you have to be able to define to me what a little bit jealous is, because a little bit to somebody may be a lot of bit to somebody else. Slow Right says jealousy is a form of insecurity. That is very, very true. A lot of women actually come out and say that the reason that they are jealous that other women are looking at you is because they're insecure. I've heard many Filipinas say that. You know, they're not sure that they are adequate, or they feel like, why is this foreigner dating me when he can date somebody else? And they do start to have this inferiority complex, especially when it comes to other women showing you interest. And they're thinking, damn, this other woman is showing interest to my man. Then she tries to compare herself to that woman based off of looks purely, because that is the only thing that she can base it off of, unless she actually knows the girl. And when she feels like that woman looks better than her, it is more so an insecurity thing. So you are 100% correct. Jealousy is definitely a form of insecurity, and it definitely comes out when it comes to dealing with Filipino women. Like I say, man, jealousy to an extent is a term of endearment, just a little bit. Not enough for me to accept it, but it is definitely a term of endearment. Earl, what's going on, family? Like I said, I'm gonna ask you, man, is your girl jealous? Don't get in trouble now. If your girl is jealous, don't say anything. Just wink. Give me emoji with a wink on it, and that'll let me know. Or blink twice. That'll help me out. My man Get Lost says protective jealousy is an insecurity in some cases. Um, how do we define protective jealousy, though? Get Lost. That's your task right now. How do you define protective jealousy? Now, I know my girl will never let anybody take advantage of me. She's very, very protective in that, right? She'll never let anybody get over on me, nothing to that effect. So she's good, whether it be family or whatever it may be. She'll never let nobody get that close to me to take advantage of me, even though I can kind of take care of myself. But she's very big on stuff like that, especially like there was this one time in the mall that I was really, really uncomfortable because, you know, these man dude chicks was trying to like, they were like following us in the mall and shit. And at first it was kind of funny. Like I kind of tell them, you know, nah, I'm good, and I'm no thank you, no thank you. But they kept doing it, and then that's when she stepped in and she took care of the situation from there. Like she knows how to step in when it's her time. So with respect, she does know how to protect herself. She knows how to protect me from that particular instance. Agnostics Adam, what's going on, Playboy? Appreciate you coming through with the chuckle. Roger Blue, he said, "What's up, Doc? I see you getting it with a timeless topic." I'm telling you, man, this topic is the one that everybody needs to touch in the most inappropriate way humanly possible. Because most Filipinos won't admit to being jealous, and the ones that do admit to being jealous, namely, put it on their insecurities, and we cannot say that that is not true. Most of the jealousy comes from insecurities. But then again, we cannot overlook the simple fact that jealousy can come from the fact that they want to hoard and keep everything to themselves. So they may be acting like they're jealous, but maybe they're not quite as jealous as you think that they are. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's how I feel. Oahu Dude says, you got to be real here. Are you giving her any reason to be jealous? That's true. That's very true. I love that question. Oahu Dude, you bring up a very, 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 very valid point. A Filipino will probably never have a reason to be jealous unless you give her a reason to be jealous. I try my best not to give my girl a reason to be jealous at all, because I know that is an argument that I do not want to have. If my man MD is in the building right now, MD, we were having a conversation in the chat a long time ago, and I told you, man, when you get into an argument with the Filipina, just expect that argument to last all day and all night. So I know that if I'm going to get into an argument with my girl over something, whatever it may be, I'm going to make sure I get into an argument with her earlier in the day, so we can kind of cut that shit off probably about lunchtime when it's time to eat. You feel me? Because once I feed her, she's good. I love her to death. She knows that I know her weaknesses. And if you feed them, like I said, remember the 3 F's: food, family, and fun. Food, number one, no doubt in my mind. If I feed my lady, she's good, man. Most of the time, especially in the morning when she cranky and shit, it's just because she need to eat. So I know that if we get into a disagreement early in the morning by lunchtime, I can settle that shit. But getting into an argument with your girl at nighttime about 8, 9, or 10 p.m. in the evening, expect that shit to go into like 3 or 4 in the morning. She damn sure ain't gonna let you sleep. Man, imagine trying to sleep in your bed, right? But then you give her the bedroom and then you go sleep somewhere else. She gonna be up all night just mumbling and shit. Then she gonna come bother you, and then she's gonna want to pick up this argument again, again, and again. So guys, I tell you right now, if you're gonna get into an argument with your lady, get in an argument with her early in the morning so that you can probably cut that shit off about lunchtime. If you get into an argument with her after dinner or like late in the evening, and she ain't got nothing else better to do because she can't sleep because she's upset with you over something, or whether you've given her that reason to be jealous, you're fucked. You're not gonna sleep. You're not gonna have a good sleep. I promise you that. Trust me. As a man who's going through this shit, look at me in my eyes. If you could see me in my eyes right now, imagine facing the good doc right now, and I'm staring you in your face as one man to another. If you piss your Filipina off at night, don't expect to have a good night's sleep, because you are not sleeping. Don't argue with your woman when you got to get up and go to work the next day. Make sure you argue over the weekends when you can sleep in or some shit. You know, that's just the type of shit that I've learned over the time, man. You got to pick your poison, man. You got to pick your argument points. Sometimes it's worthy to argue. Sometimes it is not. Okay? Sometimes it is not. Get Lost says, now we got to make the Real Housewives the sorry first. Yeah, man. The sorry store is classic gold, man. I love that shit. Lizzie says that jealousy and paranoia in Filipinas is real. I believe that. No way in this world do I believe that a Filipina, no way in this world I believe that a Filipina and her jealousy is not closely related to insecurity and paranoia. Kind of goes hand in hand. Insecurity, paranoia, jealousy, especially when it deals with Filipinas, it all goes hand in hand. Like I say, I see we got about 39, 40 individuals watching. I appreciate all 40 of you or 39 of you coming through and spending some time with the good doc. Get the likes up for me. I would highly appreciate that. Whether you were on your way in or on your way out, I would highly appreciate that. Of course, if you want to support the channel, you already know how to do so. But of course, the good doc is happy that you come through, spend just a little bit of time with him. Nayon Din. Okay? Let's go ahead and get back to the topic at hand. Wahudu says, sometimes it's better she is envious of your foreign status and realize your demand with other Filipinas, and that causes insecurity. Like I previously mentioned before in the video, if you actually caught it, if you guys haven't seen the video that I posted on Crazy Jealous Filipinas, please make sure you take a moment to check out that video after this live stream, of course. Or if you have already, make sure you put a like on that video. I would highly appreciate that. But what I mentioned is that the only time that you should ever bring up your foreign status with her is when you need to get her on track and let her know that you are in high demand. You know, let her know and understand that if you don't fix your jealousy streak, you can't really tell them to fix it. But if they don't try to get that shit under control, you have all the options in the world to leave. You got to let her know that you'll leave if this shit don't stop. You know, you got to make that shit abundantly clear and abundantly real. You know, so that would be the only reason I would see you need to say that you would need to bring it up. But like, if it's just a jealousy situation where she sees you talking to another girl and she thinks that, even if that's like a classmate or a friend or somebody you've known forever, you need to reiterate that that is who that is. And if you can't accept it, then, you know, she can also go somewhere. But I do not believe that it is in your best interest to bring up the fact that you have so many options, and if she doesn't fix herself, you'll leave, because that will probably be the wrong moment to bring it up. Like I say, when it comes to arguments with Filipinos, pick your poison. You got to pick your points, man. Relationships are all about strategy. Have any of y'all ever played Battleship? How many of y'all played Battleship? Show of hands. give me the hand signal in the chat right now. If you got a hand emoji, put the hand in the air if you've ever played Battleship. Or hit one, whatever it may be. And if you've ever played Battleship, you guys know that you have got to pick your points. Got to pick your shots, man. Because if you hit and miss, you're fucked. You feel me? You are messed up. If you hit and miss, what do I mean by hit and miss? If you say some shit that is probably outside of the realm or something that was probably not needing to be said, like you kind of dry snitch on yourself over a situation, maybe you'll be like, oh, well, this one girl tried to talk to me last weekend, something. Like, you know, you kind of say something off topic because it wasn't necessary because the argument got you all in your feelings. You're fucked. Okay. So if you ever played Battleship, I need to know if you played Battleship or at least if you know what it is. And I'm just saying, relationships with Filipinos are a lot like Battleship. Pick your poison. Please do. Please do. Please do. That's all I got to say, man. My man Captain Spalding in the building, man. For sure, man. Filipinos run very hot. I think that they run on 1,000 degrees above and they still keep it going. Pinoy men are definitely jealous as well. They are very much control freaks. That is very true. If we were talking about the men in this situation, that is something that is definitely, that's actually a different perspective to look at it. But because we are focusing more on Filipinas, we're not going to get into the guys. But if I did have to talk about the guys, I will say this, and I'll say this, and I'll say it in passing, and I probably won't mention it again because we're focusing on the ladies. But what I've noticed about Filipino men is they are very serious. Like 99.9% of the time, they're very serious men. And I think that most Filipinas that I've ever met, they don't really like the fact that their men are very, very serious. You know, they don't really know how to joke and have a sense of humor sometimes. You know, they're just really serious, and it's just, it depends on the relationship that they have with each other. But most times that really does turn off a lot of the women on their own men simply because, they know what they're going to get. At least with a foreigner, it's kind of something different, no different than us dating women outside of our own cultures. It's something different, something exotic, so it goes hand in hand. I'll leave that at that. All right, my man Eddie, what's going on, man? Happy New Year to you, brother. Eyes on said that's why when I move there, my place will be big enough for me to have a cave with a big lock on it. Oh, okay. Ed, you thought that the good doc was perfect? No, Mike's fucked up, man. My whole life is just one big lie. No, I'm joking. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna tell you the truth about me. Y'all want to know my biggest secret in life? I'm a likable dude. And I'm not saying that to toot my own horn. I've just noticed that about myself over the last few years. I'm very, very likable. And again, I'm not saying that to toot my own horn, but when you're a likable guy and you make mistakes, people tend to forgive you a lot easier because you don't really fuck up a lot. But when you do fuck up, people look at you like, Mike, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? And I'd be like, man, I don't know. I just fuck up. I'm human. And people be like, you know what? I'll forgive you or some shit like that. So I've noticed that about myself. I'm likable, so I'm forgivable. I'm lovable and I'm huggable and I'm super fucking positive. If I was an asshole or a dick, I don't think that I would have 40 people watching me right now. If people hated me, I don't think that I would have this many individuals paying attention to what the fuck I gotta say. But at the end of the day, I try my best to be a good person. Like, literally, the same energy that I give you here on my live stream is the exact same energy that you get in person. You can ask my man BGC Mike. You can ask my man JD Orca. You can ask my man Jay the Black American Expat. And you can for damn sure ask my boy HT Logistics 3434. These are people that I have met in the flesh. These are people that I have met in person. The same energy you get from the good dog right here is the same energy that I give you in person. Okay, I don't have no reason to lie or bullshit my way through life because I feel like I don't have to fake it for you. There's no reason for me to be faking this shit. So, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes like everybody else, but I own up to my mistakes and people just seem to forgive it like quickly. That's pretty much my life right there. MD says it's your fault every time you argue with the girl. It's your fault. True that. They always say the same thing. It's always your fault. You'll never win the argument. Don't try to don't try to don't try to fix it, or don't try to sit there and act like it's her fault. Oh my God, just take the L. Best way for me to say it, take the L, people. If you argue with your Filipino, just take the L. Because at the end of the day, you're not gonna win. You'll never win an argument with a Filipina ever. I do believe that. If you guys believe that, I want to hear that. Do you believe that you'll ever win an argument with a Filipino? That is my question for you tonight. Yay or nay? That's the question. Yay or nay? Lizzie, there are trust issues in a lot of relationships, and the only way that you can actually comment on this topic is you could just talk about yourself. But you've already mentioned that Filipinos by nature are very, very jealous or celosa or celoso, however you say it. You've already admitted that they are. So hey, Brian, that's what's going on, family. Hey, Miss Celestial Way. Happy New Year. I know you're spending your time in the United States. I hope that the U.S. is treating you well because the Philippines has got a lot of foreigners on their on their heels for sure. And I am definitely glad to see you here as well. Thank you for being a part of the action tonight. Maybe you can lend a helping hand to to the channel. Maybe you can add your own opinion. I would love to hear that if you have not already. Awahudu says, bottom line, if you have a lot of self-worth, you really have no reason to be jealous, and it applies to Filipinos as well because you can always say next. Awahudu, you're trying to convince a Filipina that she'll do better than a foreigner, and she can. That's very true, but a lot of them don't feel that way. I'm just saying they don't feel that way. I'm not saying that they don't have self-worth, but a lot of them believe that they can't do better than the foreigner that they're with, and that is a sad fact. I've noticed that. They kind of settle with it because they feel like, what if another foreigner never comes around or some shit like that, and I'm stuck in a situation that I don't like. So they're willing to accept a lot of shit that they do not like. Question mark, question mark. Thank you for the huge thumbs up, Miss Celestial Way. My man Roger says, I believe that that penile jealousy quotient is related to their sense of devotion and hopeless romanticism. Plus, there are so many fine women, chicks there, and it's hard to focus. That's true. I mean, Filipinos are definitely devoted to the person that they're in a relationship with. You can find some really, really loyal Filipinas. Very, 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 very loyal ones. But then again, you can find some that are not. Liz, are you honestly gonna sit there and tell me that Filipinas are not violent? Oh my God, are you really gonna try to tell me that shit? I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to disagree. I'm gonna have to disagree. Maybe you can explain to me why that is, but I just happen to have some pretty interesting experiences with Filipinas slapping and hitting and shit over some interesting revelations, I should say. MD says, as long as you don't try to kill, I could deal with a little jealousy. Me too. Miss Sapmat. I'm sorry, baby. I missed that. Can I just call you Inari or Inari? I'm trying to make sure I say that right. She says, I'm a jealous type, and EJ knows that. I think it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to be jealous when you are in love and care about your boyfriend. I agree. To an extent, I do agree. Like I said, I mean, a little bit of jealousy ain't never hurt nobody. Okay, a little bit. But when it's out of hand, that's when shit gets critical. You feel me? Ed says, "Cool if they get jealous, as long as they don't try to cut my weenie off." Yeah, please, ladies, keep the Lorena Bobbitt ideology out of this whole entire topic because, yeah, it's not gonna do anybody any good. My man Delvante in the building. What's going on, man? He says, "I want my Filipino to slap me. I want my Filipino to slap me. That will definitely turn me on." Bro, you stupid as hell, man. I can't fuck with you right now, man. You like that? You like it rough, don't you, man? I ain't gonna even go no further than that. Slow Ride says that Tampo gets violent. That does. And I did mention earlier that there is a difference between Tampo and jealousy in the video. I'm not going to talk about it here, but I think we already know what that is. Or if you heard it, I read the definition to try to get the difference between the two. And I kind of felt like that was a fair definition. Basically, it says that what did it say? It said that tampo is the withdrawal of emotion towards a partner or some shit like that. Basically, like sulking or something. It's almost the same meaning as it's the closest definition to sulking. That's the best way to put it. Brian, I'm glad that you're learning a lot, man. I'm just having some fun with this one, and I'm glad that you guys are here. 41 in the building, man. That's a good number. I like that. Let's try to get it to 50. I would be absolutely crazy out of my ass if we got to 50. Miss Inari says, OMG, I'm not gonna hit or never ever hit my partner or boyfriend. Please don't. But yeah, man, Devonta, you like it a little rough, man. You kind of scaring me over there, but it's all good. Oahudu says, I feel envy, vice jealousy, when my cute maid talks to a handsome guy. Don't let your maid get you in your feelings, bro. We still love you, man. Don't worry about it. I agree, man. I think that any girl would get a man in their feelings depending on the situation. Lizzie, you ask, is jealousy a disease? Not to me. I don't really know how to say that. I don't think it is to me. But then again, maybe somebody else has a different ideology behind it. I'm not sure. Smooth says, what's going on, family? I appreciate you coming through. I know I'm late. I'm going to get through it, guys. MD says, I think they know exactly what being jealous is. They just lie to themselves. That's what I think too, man. I think it's a way of convincing themselves. That's why when a Filipina tells me that she's not jealous, she's trying to convince herself that she is not jealous. I just can't believe it. My man, Eddie Jackson, what's going on, man? He says, here's a good question for the good doc. Are Davao Filipinas more or less jealous than Cebuanas? Man, you trying to put me on the spot. How can I say this? I think they're probably about equally jealous. To be honest with you, I think Filipina jealousy is Filipina jealousy. I'm not gonna say that Cebuano, sorry, I'd never say that right. And Dabawinas are their type of jealousy is different. I think the jealousy is just jealousy in the Philippines, and it kind of runs hot between all women from all areas in the Philippine region or the country itself. He says, and are bar girls less or more jealous than regular girls? Bar girls could care less, man. As long as you paying, they don't give two stuffs. Now, that is an interesting question. You know what? Let me talk about that one for a minute because I like that question. Eddie, you asked me, are bar girls less or more jealous than regular girls? And does age matter? Meaning younger girls 18 to 29 more or less jealous than the other girls that are 30 years and plus. Okay, so that is a loaded question. Let's focus on the top part. You say, are bar girls less or more jealous than regular girls? They are less jealous. But bar girls are jealous of other bar girls because that means that those girls are taking the money out of their pocket and putting it into their own. So bar girls are more jealous of other bar girls, especially when it comes to customers. That jealousy exists in the business and the industry. That I do agree. When you taking money out of my pocket, no different than a drug dealer being mad at another drug dealer because you taking their customers. You taking money out of my pocket, I wouldn't call that jealousy. That's just me going to come out and kill your ass because you taking my customers. And then you ask me, are younger girls jealous than older women? Yes. 18, I wouldn't say 18 to 29 because 29 actually is more of the top end in the Philippines, but between like 18 and about 25, I do believe that they are more jealous than those that are 25 years and above. Most of the girls that are in their 30s, they're pretty much no nonsense. I mean, they don't really care. Like either you're gonna do what you have to do, or you're gonna play your part, or they'll just move on. Because most of the time, about 30, they're pretty much thinking they're gonna end up by themselves. Or if they have the ideology that they're desperate and they really feel like they need to be in a relationship, they'll probably be willing to accept a lot of what you do in order to keep you as a man, in order to be in a relationship with you, but they won't necessarily show the jealousy more than somebody that is younger than them. That I will say. That I will say. Oahudu says, I have found the newer bar girls can get jealous because of her inexperience. I do believe that bar girls get jealous of other bar girls. That's true. Earl Johnson says, I think the issue is that the Western culture and Filipino culture is different. True. Hold on. He says, I find that the Western culture and Filipino are different things in the US that we do as men, such as hanging out with opposite sex or saying a friendly hello when in the store. Yeah, I think that we're okay with saying hello to people of the opposite sex. Maybe in the US it's not. I mean, in the Philippines, women don't see that as acceptable. I can see that. Rain, man, what's going on, man? I appreciate you coming through. Man. Daniel says the 31-year-old was jealous when I was talking to other people. That was strange. Because she's trying to keep it to yourself. She's trying to hone in on you. That's your sugar mama, boy. Let it go. Earl hit me with the wink. You funny, bro. I see it now, man. I know I'm late, but you hit me with it. Oahu Dude says, I think the Filipinas know they could do anything that the local Filipino men, and that is why a lot of Filipinos prefer foreigners. Okay. I'm trying to get through, guys. Don't kill me yet. Don't kill me yet. But again, if you guys want to support the channel, you already know how to do so. Roger Blue says, but for real though, it's not physical insecurity, but emotional. Yes. No, well, you say it's not physical insecurity, but I'm going to have to say that it's partially both physical and emotional. I will say it's about 50-50. I will not say that it's all 100% emotional. I will say it's at least 50-50. And the only reason that I say it's 50-50 is because I've known some women who are fine as hell who really believe that they're ugly. And it throws me the fuck off. It could be a mind thing. I don't know. It could be some trickery shit to try to make a man give you a compliment. But I'm telling you, I've known plenty of Filipino women who find themselves to be ugly, but they are the finest women that I've ever seen in my life in some certain situation. So, I would say it's about 50-50. 50% physical insecurity, but actually maybe about 40 physical and emotional is about 60. So I would give more to the emotional side, no doubt. He says most Filipinos are deeply emotional and feel everything deeply, jealousy included. Very true. They are very jealous, man, and they take everything seriously. We already know Filipinos can barely take a joke. So don't play games with them. Please don't joke with them. MD says, my fiance would send me to buy her food as soon as I would get back home. She would always ask me if I talked to other girls or if any other girl approached me. That's funny. I've had that happen to me too. Why would you send me out by myself? Why would you send me out by myself? Knowing damn well you're going to ask me that question. Why don't you just come with me? My man Get Lost says protective jealousy is basically what you're saying because some people know that others you may not be familiar with will try to take advantage of you, even other women or men. Okay. So yeah, if we're on the same page with that one, I got you. I know I'm late, guys. Don't kill me. Just get the likes up, anyways. I'm gonna catch up, guys. Don't worry about it. Daniel says, is it good to give your Filipino a reason to be jealous? Would it make her improve herself? No, don't give her a reason to be jealous. That makes it worse, especially in your situation. Don't give her a reason to be jealous. Don't play games with her. Don't play games with her. My man Ozone says, if I get into an argument with my Filipino, I will pretend to have male tamper with her. That's funny. MD, yeah, he said I got you on that one. Yeah, man, we were talking about that. How you ain't gonna never get out of that argument. You gonna be arguing all night and shit. Ain't got time for that shit, bro. I'm too damn old for that. Get Lost says, nah, I never let an argument drag on for that long. That's true. I kiss and make up quick. I'm telling you, Filipinos don't know how to let shit go though. That's the problem. You better apologize and say, baby, I'm sorry. It may not be your fault, but just say sorry. Best thing I can tell you to do. I'm trying to save you. Trying to save you guys. Smooth says, when I asked a woman about the location of another city in the Philippines, she flipped out and said, I must have another Filipino living in somewhere in that city. Yes, that is so true, bro. That is so true. They do that shit all the time. Like, oh, why you need to know about that place? Do you got somebody else you're trying to meet there? Boy, you better off doing Google Maps and just trying to keep that shit to yourself, man. You're better off doing Google Maps and leave it alone. Man, Fred said, Dr. Mike, have you been keeping up with the drama with Frank and Bama? Mexican Jew might come to Davao to fight Bama. It's getting really exciting. Ren and Chixie have patched things up with Frank. I don't keep up with the drama. I mean, the funny thing is, though, I get a lot of that stuff on my news feed. Like most of my news feed is about like people in the Philippine genre. Like if Ren and like people that I'm subscribed to post videos, yeah. And I think that's pretty cool. Like I said, man, if they gonna fight, they gonna fight. They ain't nobody gonna fight, man. That's just a bunch of hype and shit, man. It's just lame as fuck. Y'all some grown ass men trying to fight each other. Y'all gotta let that go, man. Man, what's up with this positive energy and shit? Come on, man. I need positivity in my life. Y'all killing me. The good doc loves y'all, but y'all gonna have to stop with this nonsense. Slow Rice said, if I had a sugar mama, I would be jealous too. Hell yeah, man. Where you going? Who you seeing? My man Robert Morris, what's going on, man? John Doe, what's going on, man? He says overly jealous Filipina is a living hell. Best to get rid of her ASAP. Agreed. Overly jealous, hard to get over. Uh, my man Dan says my peanut said maybe I was gay. Damn, man. She says, damn, did she just wait a minute? Hold on, time out. Daniel, stop. Scroll. If any of you guys are all the way down in the bottom of the chat, Daniel, your girl said to you maybe you were gay. Damn, man, she believes that you're gay. That's fucked up. That right there is a cause for you to get rid of her, period. She said, my peanut said, baby, I was gay. So I said I like peanut to her. And she said, thought that I might have other peanuts. But I explained that she is a peanut. And she said, sorry. Bro, if she thinks that you like other damn, I'm not gonna go there. SML, what's going on, man? I hope that you're enjoying the show. I'm enjoying this one, man. This one's been fun for me. I'm glad that you guys requested this one. This shit right here has got me rolling. Like I say, 38 of y'all still rolling with me. I appreciate it. Let's keep it going. Wahudu says, if you bring your foreign Trump card, wouldn't that make her jealous? Hold on, wouldn't that make her jealousy even worse? I don't know. Roger Blue says, plus there are normal jealousy. I want to be the center of attention. Then abnormal jealousy. I can't have you. And he said, I can't have you wrapped in the pot. Actually, let me rephrase that for you. Normal jealousy is I want to be the center of attention. Abnormal jealousy is if I can't have you, nobody can have you. That's the best way to put it. I've known some Filipinas who say that shit. If I can't have you, no one can have you. Oh my God, that shit right there will throw. Oh hell no, that oh my God, you do not want that. You do never want to hear your Filipinas say that. All right, I see a lot of y'all say y'all play Battleship. I'm telling you, man, it's all about strategy in this bitch. When it comes to relationships with Filipinas, it's all about strategy. John Doe says if a guy is Battleship is the joint, but I'm telling you, you gotta pick your poison. You gotta pick your battles in a relationship with a Filipina. Why do you crazy, man? My man Daniel says if you say the wrong thing to a Filipina, she will not let you forget it. Very true. They will bring up shit that you said like 6 months ago, and it'll never go away. Roger says a battleship, you got to be careful when you stick it. You dumb, man. Wahudu says if you're in a relationship with a beautiful, smart, rich Filipina, she hung out with a handsome guy, wouldn't you get jealous? Isn't that a natural reaction? Yes. Again, natural jealousy is okay. We said that. Natural jealousy is okay. Kind of endearing. You're supposed to have a little bit of jealousy in you. But when you start to let that shit get out of hand, you're fucked. That's what I will say. Don't ever let your jealousy get out of hand. No doubt. Please. But yes, if she's young, rich, and beautiful Filipina, probably. Casey says you should start your own podcast because I'm dying at work listening to you. I'm telling you, man, the good doc is the shit, man. People don't understand it. Eventually they'll get it. I've been trying to figure out how to start my own podcast. If somebody wants to help me figure out how to start my own podcast, I'm telling you, I would love to do it because this shit here is too much fun for me. I talk so much shit and I have too much fun. Y'all be tripping. As long as I can have the conversation like I'm having with y'all right now, I'm good to go. I could talk for hours. That's the problem. I don't know how to shut the hell up, be honest with y'all, but we have fun doing this, man. We definitely got to have fun with this. Fred says, Mike, you should do a short meme vlog impersonating Bama. I am not going to talk about no other vloggers over here, man. That's not what we do. Too much negativity. Mike wants that positivity. Oh man, you guys are killing me. Brian says, with my one experience here, my ex was jealous, but not that bad. Okay. So you're lucky that it didn't end horribly. Cutting up clothes, burning shit. Have you ever seen that Taylor Swift video where she cut up that dude's clothes and stuff? Yeah, you don't want nothing like that. MD says, yeah, Filipinos tend to be loyal unless you're unlucky enough to get with the terrible one. True. Yes, Doc is way behind. I'll be all right, man. Y'all, you will live, okay? I'm only reading comments that are important. If you guys are talking to each other, I will not let you. I will just skip over it. My man Charlie Sullivan, what's going on, man? He says just a little bit of jealousy is okay. True. As long as we understand each other and it's not an out of control type. True. Agreed. All right. Let's see who we got. Daniel, most of this stuff, man, I gotta try to keep up with this shit. Y'all gonna have to work with me. Oahu dude believes that jealousy could be a sickness if extreme. See the movie Fatal Attraction. Is that movie with Beyonce in it? Because when Beyonce and Idris Elba and then the other white girl, I can't remember her name, that chick was crazy. Ooh. Y'all be all right. I'm gonna make it through. Liz admits that Filipinas are a jealous species. I agree. But hey, it ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I don't want my woman to kill me before I know it. Mr. Estudia, hey, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you coming here. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Very true. Don't try. Mr. Smith, man, says their jealousy is brought on by two things: her past experiences and the amount of women that want you. And we all know that foreigners are in high demand. True. She must have had some fucked up experiences in the past, bro. But most of it is about the amount of women that do want foreigners. Foreigners are the hot commodity here in the Philippines. It's not really a big secret. Get Lost says, "Nah, my lady ain't going for no BS. If I fuck around, she knows she can replace me. Sometimes I still wonder why she chose me." It's $1 million question. $1 million question. Hey, Miss Raina Lamb, what's going on, baby? She said, yes, Filipinos are very jealous. I haven't made it to the bottom yet. Eyes on what's going. Oh, man, you guys are great. Oahu Dude says, it's almost impossible for a Filipina not to get jealous. Your eyes will wander there. But Oahu Dude, that basically says that us as foreigners are giving Filipinas a reason to be jealous. That makes the whole entire point. When your eyes are wandering, yes, that gives a Filipino a reason to be jealous. Mr. Studiahe says, I observed most of the girls' jealousy occurs over looks. Example, a sexier girl enters your space, your girl will react to protect her property. Oh, yes, man, grab your arm, hug on you, whatever it takes, man. She will protect what belongs to her. My girl is the exact same way, and I love it. It makes me laugh because I really don't have any interest in dealing with other chicks like that, but she definitely takes it. She takes it seriously. She does not play any games. My man Trent Knight, what's going on, family, man? Appreciate you being here. I'm almost done, guys. I'm making it. I'm almost there. Oh, man. So Miss Aneri says she wants me to give my man Earl Johnson a shout out. So big shout out to my man EJ, coming from your lady, yours truly. What's going on, Malcolm? Appreciate you being here. Mr. David, what's going on, man? I'm gonna get everybody, man. Just give me a second. MD says, warning. He said, if my girl ever mentions me and gay in the same sentence, I beg her so hard she forget her own name. Damn right. I'm telling you, bro, that shit's not cool, bro. If anybody says me and gay in the same sentence, now I have to prove my manhood. And sometimes a woman to do that to see what you're gonna do as a reaction. My reaction is to try to knock them. I'm gonna try to knock through that. I'm gonna try to knock through the wall pretty much. I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna go hard for no damn reason. I gotta prove myself, man. Because that shit throws me off, man. Slow Rice. Okay, you guys are talking. Get Lost says, my lady already warned me that there are many beautiful women in the Philippines. Very true. So she'll probably be more jealous when we move there. 100% true. She will be more jealous. Maybe where you are, you're good now, but like coming back to the Philippines, the jealousy will definitely heighten. My man Malcolm says, all I want for Christmas is Nicole Scherzinger. I forget how to say her name, but that's that pussycat doll. Oh, Casey said that's obsessed. What's Fatal Attraction then? Oh, Ed was saying Fatal Attraction was way before Idris and Beyonce. I'm sorry, guys. That was the movie that I did watch, though. I think that was called Obsessed, right? Yeah. Casey, you right. I got it. It's Obsessed. I'm sorry, guys. Fatal Attraction seemed like an old movie, but who was in Fatal Attraction? I don't remember. Daniel said, my peanut says she wants to wait to do any activity, so I told her, look like I have no choice, so what? Huh? Bro, that's gonna make me question everything right there. You can't send your girl gay porn? I'm confused. Oh, it was a movie where a girl actually boiled a live rabbit. I'm sorry, guys. That's some. I think I'm not too young for it, but damn, I missed that one. I'm gonna have to Google it. I'll find it, man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do a YouTube search on the girl boiling a rabbit in Fatal Attraction just to see that part, so I can get the concept of what you're trying to mean. And I'm sorry that I missed it. Sasha, what's going on, man? You agreed that they definitely are jealous. All right, brother. Appreciate you being here. Oahu Dude says, I feel jealous when my Filipino bar girl looks at big black guys. You know what? I have no comment on that one. David said, I have been ordered to be good and respectful to other ladies. My boss said you would kick my butt. Okay. Gotta be nice, bro. Andy, man, I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the show. Roger, that's a fair point. She might have thought that you said penis, not peanut. Yo, that's funny. She probably did, because some Filipinos really don't understand. Oh my God, did I make it to the end? I did. So, Raina Lane, you are back. Thank you very much. Dr. Mike Dumb finally caught up. Fatal Attraction was with Michael Douglas. Guys, I'm going to make sure that I check that out after this live stream. I'm going to do my own shit, and I'll figure it out. MD said he loved that movie. Get Lost says, you think other women will be brave enough to flirt with me while I'm there? See, this is the craziest thing, though. This is the craziest thing. I've known other Filipinas, to actually try to like give gestures or like try to look at a guy, like try to get his attention while his girl is sitting right next to him. Like while his girl is next to him. I've known Filipinas do that. I've seen personally Filipinas that look at their guy as if, and the Filipino was looking right at the girl trying to flirt with her man and shit. It's crazy, man. Oahu Dude says, don't get jealous when my bar girl goes out with Korean men. He said too small to cause damage. That's why you need to stay out of the bars, bro. Let the world come through. Anti-Gravity, what's going on, family, man? I appreciate you coming through and showing some love, man. Man, I do have to watch the movie. Y'all got me interested in. I'll probably try to watch that on Netflix. Is Fatal Attraction on Netflix? I'll try to find it. I'll watch it tonight, I swear. Or this morning. It's tonight, your guys' time in the US, so I'll try to watch it my time. Eyes on you are absolutely correct, brother. You should never piss off a Filipina. Doesn't really benefit you in any way, shape, or form. But then again, the Filipina should be worried about pissing you off as well, because if she knows that you can walk from the situation, she'll either get right, act right, or go away. Malcolm says she is worried I would not like her or leave, but she's not bad at all. I seen my lady all dressed up, looking thicker than a snicker. I like that one, man. Thicker than a snicker. That's what's up. Daniel says, what should I do if another P9 talks to me and I'm with my Filipina? Well, they're probably not going to be brave enough to do that. Most Filipinas don't want that type of confrontation. So you might not have them trying to come up and talk to you, but what they will do is like try to get eye contact with you, like try to flirt with you from a distance or some shit. I do believe that is possible. Anti-Gravity, good God, bro. What kind of name did you give me now? Dr. Phil, Joe, Joel, Joseph, Heinrich, and Mueller? Hey, I'll take it. Anti-Gravity, man. You pushing it, bro. Like I said, man, we got about 38 watching, man. I appreciate all of y'all coming through and showing some love to the good doc, man. This has been a very, very, very interesting show. You guys have definitely shined a light in areas as far as Filipina jealousy that a lot of people are probably not going to touch on. But the good doc is all about touching things in the most inappropriate way humanly possible. That's why I will do whatever topic it takes. You asked, I shall oblige. That's pretty much what we're doing right now. So again, I'm letting you guys get your shit out. Everybody say what they need to say. The good doc is just here, man. I'm just sitting back, relaxing. Appreciate you guys coming through and showing some love. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world today, but you chose to spend a little bit of your time with the good doc today. All right. Daniel, don't undercut yourself, bro. You got to be a little bit more positive than that one, man, for sure. Awahudu says, yeah, they won't talk to you directly, but flirt in other ways, like smile and bend over. Exactly. They will never naturally come at you, but they will try to get your attention in one way or another. Don't get me started. This shit right here got me cray. My man Get Lost says, if they flirt with eye contact or gestures, do you slide the number on a piece of paper or snitch to the lady and hope for a cat fight? You do not want the cat fight, so you better go with the latter. You better try to find a way to get that number to her if you want her, but no cat fights, bro. That's not even cute nor sexy, man. I find that shit to be appalling. I don't want that in public, especially over me, man. That brings too much attention to the good doc. So we don't want no cat fights. Just try to get the number on the low. That'll work better. My man Ron Swanson, what's going on, man? You said today is my last day as a human. So what are you going to turn into? Aquaman? Shit. I like Aquaman. Aquaman was half fish and half human. So if you're going to be Aquaman, bro, that's what's up. I love Aquaman, my boy. I heard that movie was fantastic. I'm probably going to go see it eventually soon. I'm just too lazy to go to the movies right now. John Jones, hashtag Team Dab out in this bitch. What's going on, everybody? I appreciate you coming through. Send my regards to Rona. I don't know where she's at right now, but send my regards to her. Tell her I said hello from the good doc. Mr. Smith says, when I first met my girl in Davao, she told me she only wanted me to wear white t-shirts. After I arrived, I realized that she just wanted me to look poor. I felt like a jackass. Well, damn. I didn't see that coming. Really? What? I'm confused. She wanted you to look poor. Why does putting on a white t-shirt make you look poor? I wear t-shirts all the time in the Philippines. You look at my blog videos. I wear t-shirts, red, black, navy blue. I wear t-shirts all the time. I don't think it makes me look poor. It just makes me look like me. I prefer t-shirts in the Philippines. Maybe unless your shirts got holes in them, bro. I'm not sure how that makes you look poor, but okay. Everybody who is all about Team Davao, much love to you guys for sure. Ed says, if you're walking, oh, you should have a lot of attention. Very true. I honestly believe, here's what a lot of guys don't understand. A lot of guys do know this, but there are a chosen few who do not know this. So I'm going to give you the quick one right now. I'm going to give you a quick one. Most of the time when you're seen with the Filipina, your attraction level goes up. I repeat, when you're seen in public with the Filipina, your attraction level goes up. Why? Filipinas, like any other women, seem to want what does not belong to them. They are very fond of taking another person's man. Now, I'm not saying that's all of them. I will never say that because that's blasphemous. All right, I will never say that applies to all Filipinas. But what I have known is that a Filipina is naturally attracted to a man that's probably already in a relationship. So your attraction level goes up when you're seen in public with a Filipina. Because all those girls are going to wonder, how did that Filipina get that guy? Where can I find that type of guy? Or she can ask them, or they will ask themselves, how can I get that kind of guy? For sure. Malcolm says, if a single Filipina, hold on, if you're single in the Philippines, just wear a sign on your neck that says accepting applications for girlfriend, must be 18 years or older. That's true. Mr. Swanson, man, don't worry about it. Don't kill yourself, man. You've come to a very, very positive place. And I kind of feel like If you're at that time in your life, you should probably just go get you some. That'll probably change your whole mindset. I promise. I promise. Just get you some pussy first before you want to kill yourself, and let's hope that that changes your mind. All right, get laid first, and then let's talk about it. Okay. Oahu, dude, I'm not sure when the next live stream is, brother. Not sure. Brian says, Doctor, do you know any single women out there? Bro, I know a whole bunch of single Filipinas in Davao City. Half of my stable is single, man. I know plenty of single Filipinas, man. I see that shit every day. I know a lot of you know what's interesting? I have a bunch of girls coming up to me or my girl and they'll ask if we know any single foreigners and shit. Come on, man. I know a whole stable of women that are single looking to get them some. But I'm not gonna share them with y'all because I don't know half of y'all. But I love half of y'all. Answer Gravity says, how much do Filipinos like super swole guys in the gym these days? Might go full Dwayne the Rock Johnson. I wouldn't go all the way Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Kind of find a middle ground between nice dude. If you have like nice arms and a little stomach, you'll be okay. Don't go full Dwayne the Rock Johnson because then you'll probably scare them more than you'll attract them. That I will say. Unless you really go to the gym and you're just looking to get a gym chick, then you'll probably be fine. My man Trent, what's going on, man? He says get the likes up, and a lot of men like that when women get jealous. Dr. Mike, that's true. Guys, go ahead and get the likes up on the video, man. I highly appreciate that. I don't even know how many likes I have. Guys, can you give me a like counter for me, please? I need a like counter. Somebody tell me how many likes I have because I have no idea. Daniel, Daniel, you're funny as hell. Let's listen to what Daniel says. Daniel says, how would I get a lot of attention as a 19-year-old white man in Mindanao? You already answered your own question. You're 19 and you're white. Attention will come to you. You're good to go, bro. You've already answered your own question. Izon says, Mike, do a show on if you get the peanut draws, do you give them back if she asks? Man, I am not doing that, man. I am not touching that one. Andy says my girl gets jealous when her friends message me on Facebook. I'm not a bad looking guy, but I don't think I'm worth her getting jealous over either. She shouldn't care much, but feels good. She gets like, hey man, oh dude, her friends are trying to contact you. That's some shady shit, man. I know some Filipinos that are low key trying to like try to take you from your girl, man. That's what they'll do. They'll be friends with you. They'll be like, oh, I know you're dating so and so, or you're talking to so and so, but I just wanted to say hi to you. Oh, your Filipina will only get jealous if her friends are trying to talk to you. That's one thing that is off the tables. That is a big no. I am not friends with my girlfriend's friends at all. The only contact I have with my girlfriend's friends is through my girlfriend. I am never going to put myself in a situation where I look bad in any way, shape, or form. Don't contact your girlfriend's friends unless it's through your girlfriend. That makes sense. Right, Oahu, dude, I think it looks good, man. I can't never imagine why white t-shirts make you look poor. Those damn things got holes in it or some shit. I'm killing me. I mean, I don't know, man. The motherfucker got holes in it. I think white tees are dope. You see all my videos, dude. I'm wearing t-shirts, man. I am not gonna wear no damn button-up shirt in the Philippines and get hot as hell and sweat that bitch out. Not happening. Yeah, anti-gravity. I hope my man's good, man. I told him he got to get laid first, man. I don't want him to get crazy on me now. Hey, I don't need that, though. I do not need that on my conscience, man. Don't come through with the negativity, man. I mean, if you got something you want to talk about, man, get it off your chest, my dude. We here to help you. This is a positive setting. Nobody wants anything bad to happen to anybody over here. My man Get Lost says, my lady knows I'm young, so even if she sees me talking to other women, she asks, who is she? In that tone we all know. Yeah, who is she? Like she wanna like she probably will jump down that chick throat. Oh man, what's going on, Ed? I'm glad that you're enjoying the enjoying the show, man. I'm enjoying it just as much as you guys are, man. I'm over here tripping and shit. I need to have a podcast. I just don't know how to start a podcast, bro. And if I start a podcast, I'd be like, who's gonna actually come listen to the good doc talk shit? Like over here, I have a pretty okay following, so people will come through on the live stream. With a podcast, I just gotta put that shit together and pray that somebody come through and listen to me pop off and talk my shit. I could do it. I love it, and I'm gonna try to do that. Maybe Dr. Mike could come up with a podcast in 2019, man. I hope you guys are ready for that shit. But I do too much of that over here. I have my topics and shit over here. I enjoy talking it out with my people, but we about to get it in. We definitely going to get it in 2019, man. Andy says new shirt idea, Mike. I wear t-shirts in the Philippine t-shirt. I wear t-shirts in the Philippines, man. What the fuck? Like, dude, that's all I wear. So basically, if I wear t-shirts in the Philippines, am I broke? Yes. Am I poor? Yes. So I guess anybody who wears t-shirts in the Philippines, you guys are poor, okay? So I'm sorry to tell you that if you can't afford to wear anything outside of white t-shirts, you are poor. I am sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but that's what my man said. His girl made him wear white t-shirts because they thought it made him look poor. Man, come on. Shit, I wear t-shirts all the time. That's my shit. I ain't about to sweat out here to look good for no girls, and then I come up in there looking like a big ass butterball turkey shit, just sweating and glistening. That shit is a bad look. I'm about to hurt myself trying to look good for these chicks, dressed to the nines and shit with my nice little blazer on and my button-up shirt. Who the fuck wears a button-up shirt in the Philippines, dude? I am not about to sweat my ass off. So if your girl, she did you a favor, man. Did she also make you wear flip-flops too, though? Like zapatos. I love chinillas. Is that what they call chinillas or zapatos? I know zapatos is shoes. Chinillas is like flip-flops, right? Did she also make you wear Havaianas and shit? Because I know that Havaianas is the high-end brand, like flip-flops. Did she make you wear Crocs because it made you look poor too? Because that's weird, man. I think I look good in t-shirts, matter of fact. MD says basically they want what they can't have. Agreed 100%. That's woman one-on-one. You know it. You know it, man. I get more attention when I'm in the mall with my girl than when I'm by myself. I'll never tell her that. Oops, never mind. And I already let that shit slip out. Nah, play. She knows. I ain't worried about none of these girls, man. I truly am not. Mr. Smith says I need to send the pictures so you can see how bad I looked with my t-shirt on, standing next to her, all dressed up in her finest clothes. Tell that business. I'm sorry. I was about to say tell that chick. I'm sorry. Well, tell her to wear a t-shirt too, so we be matching and shit. Why don't y'all wear matching t-shirts, man? Dude, in the Philippines, couple shirts are so fucking popping right now. Everybody has a couple shirt. Why don't you wear a shirt with her name on it, and then she wears a shirt with your name on it, so y'all both in t-shirts? Don't let her dress up and make you look like a bum. That's not a good look. I mean, well, never mind. I do that with my girl all the time. I be in flip-flops and shorts and shit, my t-shirts. My girl be dressing up, man. I just be like, fuck it. I said, I don't know why you dressed up for. You remember the video? I don't know if you guys watched the video, but when me and my girl had the Korean date night video, I asked her specifically, who are you getting dressed up for to look good for? And I always tell her, yes, she trying to look good for her other boyfriend. I say that shit all the time. See, my girl, she gets dressed up, but I'm not going to dress up. It's too damn hot. If I don't want to, I will not. So I'm good. I don't know what the thing was with white t-shirts, though. Devontae says, what is attraction to a Filipina? If you ask what are Filipinas attracted to, everybody in the chat gonna say money. But if you ask what attracts most men to Filipinas, it's just their exoticness and look and stuff. All right, so the like counter is at 20. Oh man, y'all killing me, man. Y'all can't come through for the good doc. Y'all can't get me. I said we got 35 watching. Can y'all at least get me to 30 likes? Can we get up to 30 likes? That's what I'm aiming for. Give me the 30 likes real quick. I'd appreciate that. And then in about 2 minutes, we'll do another like counter. It says that we got about 23 likes right now. Let's see if we can get it to 30 or more. We got about 37 watching. Let's try to at least get it to 30. I ain't pushing it. I just want to see if we can get it up like that. My man Eddie Jackson says, dog, just a bit off topic. Can you tell me anything about Bacolod, and the Mascara Festival? Oh, Mascara. I'm sorry. I don't know anything about that festival, but Bacolod is a lot like Davao. It's kind of like just outside of the outskirts of the city. It's its own little thing, but it's all good. It's not really like a big city like Manila or Cebu, like my man HG says, Cebu City, Cebu Land. That's what's up. Did somebody say I only got 6 thumbs up? Damn, I am horrible. Y'all killing your boy. Y'all can't even get the likes up. Likes are free, man. Damn. Hook your boy up. Casey says when they see a Filipina in public with a foreigner, all the other Filipinos see jackpot Yahtzee. They all want to know, how did she get him? Of course. Eyes on said men should wear the what the fuck, bro? You killing me. I'm Eyes on. I can't get with that one. My man Ron, what's going on, man? He said the last day to be a human. I bought a rope. I can't take it. Well, we just wanted to make sure you're okay, brother. That's all we care about. That shit is not cool, bro. We just want to make sure that you are all right. I don't need that type of shit on my conscience, man. Don't want somebody needed some help and we ain't help them. Nah. Like I said, man, go get you some vagina. That'll clear it up right now. I'm telling you. You know how people say if you to clear up a cold, go get you some. Yeah, you should do the same. Get Lost said, would a Filipina sister ever try to take her sister's foreigner? I don't know. Anything's possible. Hey, what's going on, my man Derek F in the building? What's going on, family? I'm glad that you can make it. Malcolm, do a lot. He said, do a live on Filipina values and customs, like the no toilet paper thing. Now I know she don't like toilet paper because paper gets stuck up your ass. Man, I'm not sure if I can make that happen, but we'll see. Anti-Gravity said, what's the drama level of 1 to 10? If your girlfriend's friends hit you up and you bang all of them, you're fucked, bro. Anti-Gravity, this ain't no sister wife stuff. It's bad if you try to do that shit on the low and then you're actually going to try to bring that to the forefront. I'm not sure how that works, bro. Man, we can't just give out wrenches, man. If somebody gonna get them out of here, y'all can leave them here. It's all good. Roger says white reflects the sun. Oh, I didn't know that. Derek says my girlfriend get mad when her female family messages me. I'm telling you, man. Tell me a Filipina that don't get mad. And, oh my God, I'm telling you, I will never ever talk to my girlfriend's friends without my girlfriend around. That is just one rule I have always lived and abided by. Never, ever, ever be seen alone or talking to my girlfriend's friends. I have no reason whatsoever to talk to my girlfriend's friends about anything. I know my girlfriend better than my girlfriend's friends know my girlfriend. So I can't go to my girlfriend's friends asking them information about my girlfriend when I know more information about my girlfriend than my girlfriend's friends know. Touche. There we go. I'm just saying though, I can't get away with that. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not even going there. That is a place I will not go. That is the path less traveled. That is what I will say. Daniel says, what should I do when a Filipina cries? Run. Nah, I'm playing. You should be there to console her. But it does depend on what she's crying about. If she's crying because she's going through an emotional time and the situation at work or whatever is getting to her, be there. If she crying because she mad because you didn't do something for her, shut the door on your way out and then keep it moving. That's the best way for me to tell you. Shut the door, let her have her moment. Because what I have seen, though, craziest shit in the world I've ever seen in my life. I have never in a million years seen this until I started dealing with the Filipino. But this girl broke out into sheer tears. I mean, this girl was emotional. And you know me, like in the beginning, I was like, yo, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's going on with you? Are you okay? Is everything fine? Blah, blah, blah. I'm sitting there and she's like, well, this, that, and the other. She tries to tell me the story. And then I tell her that, okay, let's go get it, or let's go take care of it, or let's go buy it because she wanted something. And then those tears dried up quick as hell. Like she wiped her face, got her clothes on, and got ready. I have never seen tears dry up so damn fast in my life. But she was completely bawling, like tears running down her face and shit. And then the minute you kind of concede, them shits go away. Craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. That ain't jealousy, man. That's just straight up. That's just straight up crazy. That's some crazy shit. Girls that could put the tears on like that and then shut them off like waterworks. Oh shit, that's some shit I can't do. These chicks is crazy, man. These chicks is crack crack. My man Malcolm says, I wear t-shirts and gym shorts because I love to be comfortable. Exactly, man. Why the fuck I'm gonna be uncomfortable for? Tell me. Give me one good reason why I want to be uncomfortable for. T-shirts are the best thing on God's green earth. My man Mr. Smith said no flip-flops. Well, the t-shirts and the flip-flops is probably not a good look. But the thing that I've noticed about the Philippines is my feet sweat. And like I like to wear open-toed like shoes and stuff, so I do flip-flops. Not a lot because it does not look great. I know that sounds bad. It does not look great, but it doesn't look good at all. But yeah, I've learned to avoid that at all costs. Anti-gravity says never be a woman's emotional tampon. I like that one. Tell her to go cry to her female friends. I said that if it's something she's emotional about, like something that she can't help, like a relative dying or something emotional, like a real reason to be emotional, be that shoulder. But other than that, I say close the door and walk away. Close the door and walk away. Slow ride. Do not walk around with no shirts on. That is actually illegal in Davao City. Filipinos used to walk around shirtless, man. That's not allowed anymore. But yeah, that was really considered poorest of the poor. You ain't got no t-shirt on. You trying to go in the mall with no shirt on. Good luck to you, my dude. Good luck to you. Anti-gravity, man. Don't be talking about them couple shirts, man. There's money to be made in that shit. People buy that stuff. It is weird though, because I used to see people walk around in couple shirts without their couple, and I thought that it was weird. It was weird as hell. Like, dude, where's your couple? Why are you wearing a couple shirt without your couple? That was the one thing that egged the shit out of me. Like, how can you have a couple shirt on where like the heart is supposed to match the other heart, but the other heart ain't there and shit? I'm like, man, fuck out of here. Oh, Ed, you think I wear my suit and tie in the Philippines? I mean, don't get me wrong. If I need to look right, I will. But you know, it's too damn hot over there. Sweating like a field slave. That is not the type of energy I want to put out there. I'm telling you, I ain't trying to sweat like that. I am not. Not at all. My man Get Lost says hit the like button of your mom's own. True that, man. Hey, we got 30 likes. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I appreciate y'all getting me to 30 likes. I mean, if you guys want to take it a step above, that would be even better. But I only see we got 36 watching. So that means, or 34, 36 or something like that. So we might have to make that happen. But yeah, man, I appreciate the 30 likes. Slow Ride says Zuckerberg wears t-shirts all the time. I thought he wore hoodies, like gray hood. Well, I think he switched from the hood. Fuck, I don't know. But yeah, man, I think that's great. I think t-shirts are dope, man. I wear t-shirts all the time. I enjoy them. But if my girl's going to dress up, I can't go around looking like a bum. So, Mr. Smith, I guess I can hear what you're trying to say, bro. I can understand what you were meaning. But that's because your girl decided to outdress you. That's fucked up. She kind of did that on purpose. I'd be mad at her for that. My man Malcolm says, the most I would wear is maybe a custom-made barong. Tagalog short sleeve. Even then I would have to wear a sweat-proof shirt underneath it. Yeah, barongs are cool because they're like the wind blows through them. Those shits are cool. Melissa says that the crisp white quality t-shirt looks good. If it's ripped and underarm sweat stains, that's probably not good, man. I'm telling you, Malcolm, man, these people must be allergic to the like button, man. I'm telling you to caress it and molest it in the most inappropriate way humanly possible. Everybody just like, ugh, I can't touch it like that. You feel me? Y'all killing me. But I appreciate it. We ain't got 38 likes. We got 38. Oh, man, that's what's up, man. I appreciate y'all getting me up there. We got 38. I could fucks with that. It's a good number, man. On your way in or on your way out, I'd appreciate that. Likes are free, people. They don't cost you a dime. Okay. I think I'm working through it. My man Get Lost says I talk with my ladies friends. Oh God, I had breakfast with one yesterday, but we all live together. Okay, that's fine. And one was popular a long time ago. Mr. Smith says we should also focus on the jealousy from the Filipino men. I'm continuously getting the side eye when my girl and I are in public. Oh yeah, man. They don't like the fact that foreigners have they don't like the fact that we as foreign men get the girls and stuff like that. Sometimes that's a bad look. They don't really like that. Hold on, let me send a message. But yeah, man, some Filipino guys aren't happy with foreigners dating their men. I'm dating their women. Jesus Christ, my bad. Some Filipino men are not happy when they see a Filipina out, but most of them won't react like you would expect them to. Maybe the side eye, and that's about as much as you get. But sometimes you do have some that get in their feelings and kind of want to kind of like stare you up and down and shit. It's kind of weird. Oh, MD, you asking oh boy if he like it that much? You okay? Liz says there's no need for a coat and tie in the Philippines. You're a smoke hot in a white t-shirt. For sure. My man Casey says if you wearing anything but a t-shirt, sure she'll sweat your balls off. Very true. Liz, oh my god, you got a couple shirt. Do you wear your couple shirt without your couple? That is the one thing I cannot stand. That is my pet peeve. I'd be like, yo, who wears the couple shirt without their couple? Or like when you're not with your couple. So it's almost like you got to be coupled with your couple in order to wear your couple tee. You feel me? Like, how can you honestly be next to your couple in your couple tee without your couple? Like the half a heart walking around, and then you got to go find your other half a heart. I find that to be weird. My man, Anti Gravity, you're going to the Philippines this year. That's what's up, man. He says all the cute Filipinos in the chat should start practicing cooking like boy, stop telling these girls what to do. They probably looking at you sideways, man. Mm, Anti gravity says, yeah, never give women too much attention, just enough attention. I agree. Get lost said Filipinos don't want no smoke. Ah, you guys are killing me. Anti gravity, he's referring to Raina Lynn, the other YouTube vlogger. That's his girl right there. That's his boo thing. That's his that's that man future baby mama over there. Don't nobody touch her. Oh, you thought who was trolling MD? I don't know. You know, I'll be half paying attention to people and shit. My bad. Somebody gifted you a couple shirt for good luck. Do you ever wear the couple shirt? That's the question. Hey, Miss Jazzy Daisy, how you doing, baby? Appreciate you coming through. Anti Gravity, you could go check out her channel if you want to, man. Hey, how do you spell it? I think it's I'm gonna spell it for you. Raina Lynn. Just type this in, it'll show up. I know it's probably wrong spelling, but that's her channel right there. My man, Mr. MMA fam, what's going on, man? Appreciate you, man. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to everybody in the building. If I didn't say Happy New Year to you already, I'm giving you your special New Year's greeting from the Dr. Mike TV family. Hey, I'm gonna start. Hey, man, Mr. Smith, you do not want me to sell couple shirts, man. I'm gonna sell some messed up couple shirts. I'm gonna sell a shirt that says foreigner and Filipina. The foreigner's gonna wear the foreigner shirt, and the Filipina's gonna say Filipina on it. Like that's gonna be like an obvious couple shirt, and it's gonna be one big ass heart, and it's gonna be a dollar sign in the middle. And like when you guys step away from each other, the dollar sign is gonna like split apart. So when you are apart, maybe the guy can say, "No, I'm playing. I ain't gonna go that hard." But yeah, I just like. I mean, I don't know. I think I'd come up with the worst designs ever. My love or some shit like that. Some of that corny shit, man. There's too much money to be made in couple shirts, guys. There's too much money to be made in couple shirts. She says she's cute. Does she have kids? I don't think she has any kids. I think those are her like nieces and nephews. Hey, Trusty, I love that one, man. Bro, you know what? Bro, Trusty, that might be my next design. I swear to God. I'm going full blown with that one. I have some designs that I'm working on now just for the IPA and whatnot. I'll be bringing that out later on this maybe a little bit later on in a month. But the ATM shirt is the next one, bro. That's gonna be it's gonna say human ATM on it. I swear to God, that's gonna be my next shirt. I want to see how many people are gonna buy one. That's gonna be great. Trusty, that's a hell of an idea. I'm gonna do that one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start working on that design after this live stream is over. We're gonna do the human ATM t-shirt. I wonder how many people are gonna buy that shirt. It's gonna be epic. But yeah, that's a good one, man. That's a good one. Oh man, this is too much, guys. I've actually made it to the end of the chat, man. Woo! Oh man. So Trusty, we're gonna do the human ATM and the woke ATM t-shirt. We're gonna come up with some designs on that one. I promise you, probably sooner than later, those t-shirt designs are going to come back, man. We're gonna definitely drop those, man. But like I said, man, we got about 34 watching. I think that I've touched everybody in the most inappropriate way humanly possible. We're good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my shout outs real quick. Malcolm, you funny. She looked like she got kids. She probably does, man. I never asked. I mean, if you don't ask, you don't know. But okay. All right, guys. Quick shout out real quick. Trusty, man, I appreciate you. Malcolm, eyes on, I see you. Mr. MD himself, appreciate you being here. Anti-Gravity, the Booty Lou Corporation official advisor and counsel. Appreciate you being here, my man Casey Hunter. Much love to you, brother Lizzie. As always, we love you. Mr. Smith, Mr. MMA fan. You know I love MMA myself. Jazzy Daisy, how you doing, baby? Appreciate you being here. Raina Lynn, we love you. I don't know if you're with us now, but thank you for being here. Get lost as always. And if I miss your name, leave it down at the bottom. I'll make sure that I catch you. Don't worry about it. Roger Blue, appreciate you being here, man. Mr. Smith, if I didn't say your name, I'm saying it again. Like I said, if I miss you, Melissa, always a pleasure to have you here, baby. Thank you for being a part of the team. Slow Ride, I see you. Malcolm, my brother from another. Let's see who else we got in the building. My man David, appreciate you being here. If I miss you, just leave your name down at the bottom. I got you. Robert Morris, I see you. My brother Derek, what's going on, man? Appreciate you being here. My brother SML, thank you for being here. Ron Swanson, man, let's stop with the sad song, man. We don't that type of energy is not necessary, but thank you for being here. I wish that you could have contributed to the chat in another way without all of the dramatics, but I see we had to make a special entrance, so your entrance was very much known. Eddie Jackson, thank you. My boy Delvante, appreciate you being here, my brother. Who else we got in the building? My man Andy, man, down since day one. Appreciate you, my dude. Oahu dude, always a pleasure, my dude. I don't know if you're with us still, man, but thank you for being here. Shout out all the way to my man in Vietnam, Mr. Trent Knight. Much love to you, my brother. Brian S. Thank you for being here. John Jones, hashtag Team Dab out on this bitch. Thank you for being here. Who else we got? I'm gonna get you all, man. Don't worry about it. Mr. SML, appreciate you, my dude. If I miss you, please leave your name down at the bottom, and I'll make sure that I shout you out. Okay. Scrolling back up, so y'all got to give me time to get back to the bottom. Don't kill me yet. Miss, I think it's Aneri. Appreciate you being here. Earl Johnson, much love to you and your lady for being in the chat tonight. Mr. Astoria, hey, what's going on, man? Appreciate you being here. Glad that everybody came through and participated. I truly am happy that you came through and participated in the chat tonight. It was really fun. It was really worth it. I'm not done with the names yet, Daniel. Always a pleasure, man. Appreciate you being here. Charlie Sullivan, man. Much love to you, my brother. Thank you for showing some love to the good doc today. Thank you for participating in the chat. We much love you for that. Smooth Riffs, man. Always a pleasure, Mr. Fred Flintstone. Bro, we got to stop with all this Philippine negativity drama and stuff, man. That's not my steez. I can't talk about other bloggers, man. That takes away from the energy in the building. But we all love Battleship. I see that. John Doe, always a pleasure, man. Who else we got? Robert Morris, man. Thank you for being here. Let's see who else we got. I'm gonna get you all. Don't worry about it. If you guys want to log out, I am not gonna stop you from doing so. All I'm doing is giving my shout outs and touching everybody in the most inappropriate way humanly possible. Eddie Jackson, much love to you, my dude. Miss Celestial Way, appreciate you being here. I love catching you when you go live, but you know, I'm glad that you were able to come on and show a little bit of your support here. Thank you very much for giving me a like on the video. Make sure you get your likes up on the way in or on the way out. I would appreciate that. Got to make sure I touch everybody, man. And then after that, I'm going to go down to the bottom. Captain Spalding, much love. I'm going to go down to the bottom, and then we're going to close it out. I think we've touched on everything we possibly can on this particular topic. So, Mr. Agnostics Adam, so because we have done that, I'm not going to hurt myself anymore. Stress my throat. Serge A, man, appreciate you, my dude, for being here. I don't know if you're still with me now, but thank you for being here, Mr. M.A. Thank you very much. I know my man Eddie Goodman was here. Appreciate you, my dude. Karma Bitch. Love the name. Deadly Miss, man. Appreciate you being here, too. Pedro with the popcorn, man. Appreciate you being here. Thank you guys for showing up. And that is officially it, ladies and gentlemen. I have touched everybody that I have seen in the most inappropriate way humanly possible. You know I cannot leave without doing so. This is real. All right? This is real to yours, truly. Let me scroll down to the bottom real quick. All right. Let's see who we got. Oh, my man Frederick Mason, man, representing that North Carolina. That's what's up, man. Shout out to everybody in North Carolina. Much love to all my people repping that West Coast. I'm sorry, East Coast. Why did I say West Coast? Appreciate you being here, man. Damn, did I miss some comments, guys? I'm sorry. Give me a minute. I gotta go. Y'all be talking too damn much. Okay, there we go. MMA, man, happy New Year to you, bro. Izon said I'll be there in the Philippines in May, hopefully for 3 months. Good for you, man. Hope that I can catch you when you make it out this way. Let's see. I gotta make sure that we touch everybody. Let's go. Oh, Raina Lynn has 2 kids. I should have asked you first, man. I'm pretty sure you knew, but I didn't ask. My bad. I didn't think she did. Melissa says a single foreigner can wear a couple t-shirt and carry the matching shirt to people so people would know he's ready to mingle. I just think that's desperate, but okay. Azon, man, you killing me, bro. MD, man, we're about to close it out, guys. Andy, man, much love to you, bro. Because somebody can send me some Jollibee money. Shit, I love Jollibee. Oh, man. Malcolm says we'll be in Peanuts in April. I'm thinking of coming in April. Hey, man, if you make it in April, that's what's up. Like I said, much love to my man Frederick Mason, man. You know what's good. Represent North Carolina, Mr. Anti-Gravity. Ed, be well. We're going to be good. All right. I'm glad that you guys were here from beginning to end. A lot of you were able to stay through, man. Sticking out with the good doc, talking this nonsense. It's been a good one. All right. We're good. All right. I think everybody's good. BK, man, much love to you, brother. And with that being said, man, you know what's good. The good doctor is officially out, about to sign now. And with that being said, hold on. Let me get my final thoughts, man. I will be real with you to kind of sum it all up as a man dealing with a jealous Filipina. Just before you get into a relationship with a Filipina, it is in your best interest to expect her to be just a little bit jealous. At least so that you're not caught off guard. Expect her to be a little bit jealous. Now, as the relationship develops, you'll start to realize how bad her jealousy is. So before the relationship actually gets to the point where you both are fully committed to it, you can find a way to ease your way out of it if it does get bad. Okay? But if you give yourself a chance to really get to know a woman, reiterate your situation and reiterate an understanding in which she feels comfortable, and you don't give her a reason to get jealous, I think you'll be a-okay. All right. That's coming from the good doc, from the mind. Much love from myself. Much love from the Dr. Mike TV family. Much love to everybody in the chat. Thank you for spending your time with me today. You could have been anywhere. I swear to God, you could have been doing anything you wanted to, but you have chosen to spend just a little bit of your time with the good doc today. And for that, I am forever grateful. I am forever blessed, and I am forever thankful for an audience like you guys. You guys make this fun for me. Okay, you guys are the greatest group of people on God's green earth. You know it. All right. Now that I finally said what I wanted to say, you know what's good. The good doc is officially out. Aalis na ko. Paalam, which means we are going now. Bye bye. As always, love you guys. Sincerely do. I sincerely love you. Those that have been around since day one, those of you who are just catching on right now, thank you. I appreciate you. Maraming salamat sa lahat, which means thank you very much, everybody. Maraming sa el soporta. Something like that. I forgot. Means thank you for the support. All right. The good doc is officially out. At least nako paalam, which means we're going out. Bye bye. As always, love you guys. Mahal kita. Mabuhay. Peace.